Yo, yo, what's up with everybody, man? What's good with y'all indeed? Welcome if you're new. Welcome if you're new. What's up with everybody, man? Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations. What's up with everybody, man? Good morning, good evening, good. What's up with everybody? What is good indeed? What is good indeed? Yo, who's in here, man? Who's still up? Who is still up on this lovely Friday morning, Friday evening? Yo, what's up, Lloyd? What's good, man? What is good indubitably? Who is still up? Yo, what's up, Audrey? Welcome. I'm gonna start this one off where it's a little bit more simple, something more low key for the first page. What's up with everybody though, man? What is good indeed? This one is, I won't even lie. This first one is gonna be more straightforward compared to some of my other pages. It's gonna be like a nice little introduction to kickstart the night off. It's gonna be a nice little introduction before I immediately get started. So we're grinding, man. Definitely get into it. Yo, what's up, Bailey? Went to the beach in Westport. That sounds like a nice little adventure. A nice adventure indeed. I need to go back and see the ocean too. Yo, what's up, Simone? I need to go back to the ocean too. I gotta go somewhere where there's actually like an ocean. Where I'm at, it's like right next to the Ohio River. Not that the Ohio River is like so much murkier. Like once you see the ocean, it's hard to like look at the river the same way. Like a river versus the ocean, it's like a night and day difference, man. That's definitely what's up though. It's definitely what's up. For sure. I don't know if I would ever like get into the Ohio River myself, but I would get into Colorado. I've heard of Colorado before. Is that where it's at? I want to go to the Rockies. Hey, that definitely sounds like a cool little trip for sure. I've never been myself, but it definitely sounds like a nice adventure for sure. What's up, too, Pink? Thank you for the heart me. The Rocky. I've been to the Smoky Mountains before. Dang, man, I just saw your profile. How did you find out you could do this? I picked up on this more through like my own experimenting. You got to draw, and you got to draw a little bit more. You have to keep on drawing though. That's like that's the biggest hurdle to get over. Once you do that, everything else is easy. I've never been either. Yeah, I that's like really the only mountain range I've ever personally seen. But once you see the mountains and once you see the ocean, it's hard to kind of go back to life beforehand. It gives you perspective. Like I said, I never even heard of that beach originally that you had mentioned. Definitely makes like a side quest activity for sure. For sure. I do appreciate the big go popular too, Pink. What is good indeed. Where my dad lived, the ocean met the river. That sounds like what's that? That's not like, that's freshwater and saltwater, right? I know there's a couple places in the world where it might be gators and it's like gators and crocodiles that they can like live together. They might be both. I don't remember. It's one of the two where you said it's a whole like, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know where that's at either. But hey, that definitely works out. But I've read about places like that being in science classes. I do appreciate the big 8 heart puffs too, Pink, for shubitably. Yeah, but Taloha, hey, yo, what's up, 200 pump? Taloha sounds like a place off of like SpongeBob or something. I won't even lie to you. You said Taloha, that's literally that's what I was thinking. Did I say that weirdly or something? That's definitely works. Definitely works. I do appreciate the big hearts too, Pink. For shubitably. Dry chocolate starfish? No. Hey, you gotta lock in, bro. You can't be rocking the legendary Batman. You can't be freaked out, bro. What's going on, man? Lock in. You gotta have a mind of steel, a mind of titanium. You're literally Batman, bro. Your name is Jackson, but you're basically Batman. You gotta lock in, bro. You gotta get a grip. You gotta get a grip, G. You got to get a grip. You focused on the wrong things. Ain't you supposed to be patrolling Gotham or something? You making us Batman. You're making the Batman community. We already in shambles. It's already a lot. It's already a lot with how they did the Arkham Knight Batman. And it was some game. To me, that game isn't canon. Yo, what's up to Ezra? That game isn't canon when they killed off, bro. My guess is a Pokemon. Drawing Mew? No. This one, yo, I'm actually kind of breaking my own rules for this page. I'll never draw this collection of Pokemon. It's 913 in Grace Harbor. Sea Turtle. No, this one is a Pokemon, but it's one of the Pokemon that I have in my forbidden, like my forbidden never. That I don't ever really do this one. He's a part of. He's like the blacklisted one. A Squirrel? No. You said young Charmander. Whomever he may be, if you like a long time, if you really be in here for real, you're probably Squirtle. No, Squirtle is a good guess though. But this one right here, he's forbidden in my chat. I normally never do him when he's requested. Charizard, love turtles literally for life. They definitely are cool. I remember like back in the day going and fishing as a kid, going and fishing for them. I had this little red striped turtle. Paw from movie Paw. You doing the Charizard evolution? Perhaps, bro. Perhaps. See, you've been paying attention, Alien. You've been paying attention. This is a part of like the forbidden. This is a part of like my forbidden blacklisted set of Pokemon that I never draw though. For the one time, like I'm okay doing stuff where I wouldn't every now and then. I tend to avoid doing this evolution though. Just because I tend to like stay away from the ones. You said turtles are hot as crazy. Nah, hey, bro, don't shoot the messenger. I'm reading the message. Oh, I do appreciate the hat and the mustache too, Pink. I was over here just communicating the message of what was dropped in the chat, bro. Don't burn the messenger. I'm over here I'm relaying the transcript, bro. I'm relaying the transcript. Just the same way I was relaying the transcript whenever that man with the Batman profile picture was like freaked out. The live just started, bro. Lock in. You making a sound? You said hear me out, snakes. Snakes are definitely interesting too. I wouldn't really seek out snakes like that, but I've seen them for sure. Just out and about, just being outside. Just out and about being outside. It was never anything big like Florida. Like Florida, they got like python infestations and stuff. No. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Nah. I'm not Alien, that's all you. If you wanna fight Batman, bro, be my guest. I volunteer US tribute. Turtle dude. I don't even know what you were drawing. Nah, man, the turtle dude is a good guess, but this one isn't the turtle. It is a good guess though. I know him as Pikachu. All right, Maverick, you gotta lock in too. I know it's Pikachu. You going crazy. You going crazy with the way that you spelled that man's name. But I'll let it slide for the one time. Any other time, I would have definitely rose eyebrows. Rare, man. Charmander. Perhaps. It's in the lizard family. Nah, this ain't not like the Geico, dude. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what Charizard is or Charmeleon or whomever this one is. Is this Charizard? You should do an invincible page. No cap. Maybe one day, bro. Maybe one day I gotta see. Hey, bro, if it's an onion turtle, perhaps too, bro. Perhaps. Maybe. Almost a pair. Almost Pikachu. Perhaps. But yeah, man. Hey, side questing for sure. Side quests. Now I'm over thinking about different locations. Different side quest locations. Like maybe if I ever do like some IRL stuff, I might pull up somewhere and do like some live-ish kind of drawings. I'll be getting hit with the pre-recorded allegations. If I do this live, I have the pens too, but not the skills. No, but you learn through doing. I'm telling you, it ain't like once you start, it's like once you start, there's no going back. Like once you open up the can of worms, no, that's Charmander for sure. You still think this one's Charmander for sure. I'll pull up for real. Finally, yo, what's up, Paul? But yeah, man, some IRL stuff. I know y'all was over here trying to sacrifice me to the freaking the Conjuring type of people. Talking about you gotta do an IRL at one of these little haunted places with real ghosts. I think there's levels to the game. The moment I even remotely suspect face too narrow, Charmander B. You think his face is too narrow? Yo, what's up too, Reagan? He's perhaps. Oh, you still up, huh? For sure. This one was a little bit of a later one. I have some nights where I might get on a little bit later. It got to be the Geico Gecko. No, we not selling insurance. I'm not calling nobody to extend out a car's warranty or nothing like that. Not today. Selling insurance, that's not the move right now, bro. I'm not trying to hit nobody. I know I just got some like flashbacks for a Bulbasaur. I never chose the flames. You know, I respect that. Low-key, I pick Charizard. I won't even lie, I pick Charizard a couple times. Even though I be slandering that man, I be slandering that man in the live streams, but I done pick Charizard more often than not. Charizard is like he's the face of Pokemon, but I tend to avoid drawing him because I feel like he's like the, I don't know how to explain it, but he's the one that everybody goes crazy for, and it gets to the point to where it's like it's cool to see, but you don't ever want it to be so much. Like it becomes a bit much. Is it the shiny? Kinda, perhaps. You got the priorities right, Pink. Messing up my sleep schedule for sleep schedule cooked. Nah, it don't help. It don't help that it's so much later. But like I said, the nocturnal vibes. Sometimes I get on earlier in the night. Sometimes I get on later. The vibe be all over the place. I have some days where I'm like, yeah, man, I might really change it up. Sleep schedule fixed. Might not be like a late night dweller. But like the thing about the late night though, I feel like that there is like a different kind of, to me the live streams feel a little bit more raw compared to the day. I feel like the TikTok at night versus TikTok during the day is two different vibes, and I don't know how to explain it. When I stream during the day, the vibe just be different. It might not make any sense from the outside looking in, but I promise you. I promise. You so right. Yo, thank you for the dolphin and the heart me too, Audrey. I chose the vegetation over burning it all down despite the lack of water power. Nah, there's like, it's the vibe shift be different. I think that there's a rawness to the late night, which is a better vibe than night or the day. For me personally, I like to get on here at night because it's a little bit more loose. And it's trolls, but I like the night streams more. It's just slowed down. And also I don't like hopping on here when I feel like I have like something else to do. Like when I get like the cool thing about getting on at night is like by the time night rolls around, it's just like we're here in the moment. I'm not thinking about some, like the way that I operate, I'm either doing everything at once or nothing at all. So I don't really like the idea of like task hanging over my head. It'll quite literally haunt me to where I'm not even fully focused, you know. Love this page. I do appreciate it too. Like I like the thing about the late night, even though it low key be frying my sleep schedule too, low key, but when I get on, nights are just a little bit more free. A little bit more free. And like I said before, in a way that I almost can't even explain, the people that pull up is different. It's a different vibe. I have no evidence to this and I have no proof. Because it's like, a stream is a stream, right? But no, I'm telling y'all that the vibe be different. The energy be different. It's the most unique form I've seen, I must admit. I do appreciate it too. How did you learn that you can do this? Charmander likes the vibes too, damn homie too. Low-key, I be low-key hating on this man, Charizard and Charmander. But for the one time, I gotta change it up and just do bro justice, not out things. For sure-tably, man, for sure-tably, you get it. Man, but for those of y'all that are like OGs, I've just kind of gradually pushed the streams back more and more. Now we hopping on here. That it was so crazy because I had somebody telling me like, you know, y'all can hear the birds singing in the background sometimes. Can you do anything or specific things? Usually, yeah, I gotta see. You said all the above. For sure-tably, indeed, indubitably. See, you getting it, bro. You getting it. I'll be having sometimes when I get on here and it'd be the night streams. You used to stream at like 1 or 2 in the morning, No, but you caught, that's like another like that's like a rare occasion. I get on late, I won't even lie, but me getting on at 1/2, that's like if I have the intention to get on. I've gotten on really late before too. Do a bird. Normally I'm down, but I don't want to do a bird on here. Not on this one. There are some of y'all that have caught me really, really late at night, and there's others that have probably joined when the sun might have been out. I'll be all over the place. Birds get you caught up. No, bro, the birds are fine. A bird is fine. I low key. I'm kind of straying away. Birds are cool. I've done more birds than you can believe. And honestly, speaking of procrastination, or I don't know if I said it yet, but I was like thinking it. I had a little bit of editing I still was like low-key putting off. I did like a lot of the editing. I just got to go back through and do my voiceovers. I appreciate Unc starting earlier than expected every time. Oh man, with the late night vibe shift, daylight savings, I don't even know. I'm putting it on daylight savings time though, even though it has nothing to do with it. Daylight savings, I gotta blame. Daylight savings. I got a lot of questions too. People were asking me why I didn't draw Mega Blastoise. I'll be kind of forgetting about the Mega Evolutions, y'all. I know that they exist. But like when I be thinking of just some of the Pokemon, man, sometimes it'll just completely slip my mind. I'm definitely an enthusiast though. Yo, thank you for the bubble gum too, Jules. But yeah, man. Look, you gotta be up early tomorrow. Oh, duh. That sleep deprivation is gonna be you're gonna be wherever you're going, ticking for storm damage, bro. But look, good thing is it's Friday, so by the time you finally can like come back to your house and crash, that's gonna be the most heavenly hitting sleep ever. Once you finally do go to sleep, it's gonna be life changing, genuinely recharging, genuinely recharging, fully recharging your stats. Except for y'all's date, the land before time. What do you mean before that? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I mean, what do you mean? What do you mean? I got Pikachu. That's definitely what's up. I've done a few Pikachu pages before, but I know it's ironic y'all catching me drawing Charizard for this time, but I tend to do Pokemon that you might not see so often. I'm tripping. That's a Pokemon. It's a definitely. Your eyes are not deceiving you. I done got so used to try to use reverse psychology that when I'm finally like trying to say it like it is, I start buffering, bro. Yo, thank you for the hand hearts too, Pink. You was tripping. That's Kakashi. Nah, bro, you're just a Kakashi glazer. Kakashi on site glazing. Tired. No, you gotta resist. You gotta resist the sleep fatigue. And man, Kakashi is one of the only ninjas that got a glaze on site order. Kakashi, the copy ninja, the Sharingan. Thank you for the big hand hearts too, Pink. Not gonna lie to you, and drawing is different. This is crazy. Tic Tac, you dropped me off anywhere. You're so talented. Yo, thank you, bro. Not Tic Tac. Tic Tac be dropping me people off in the strangest places. I had somebody pull up last night and they were like, thank God you're not opening Pokemon cards. Little did he know though, I'd be drawing one of the main faces of Pokemon cards he was trying to get away from the next night. And man, he gonna get like PTSD. It's Sigma Peak Aura. That's a lot going on. That's on the same level as coconut water, man. One thing at a time. You spamming your ultimates. One thing at a time. That's like there's brain rot and there's brain rot overload. Sub 5 aura. I need you to break that down to me. I need you to break that down in normie terms. You got to explain it for the people in the back. I need you to break it down. Break it down to me in Fortnite terminology. What does that mean? A sub 5 normie. It's like you got to explain it to me like I'm 5 years old, like they was doing on Reddit. You got to explain it to me, bro. A sub 5 is crazy. Top 6'9" aura. I need you to explain that to me. Can you got to like translate that. I need you to break it down into a way to where we can all understand. You getting censored again by the TikTok system. Yo, what's good indubitably, man? What's good indubitably? OMG, finally Charmander. Believe it or not, I know that's a rare occurrence over here. It's very rare. I'm back. Yo, what's up? I see you. The storm ticks down on your aura. The storm ticks down on your aura easier than most, and you only have green loot. Oh God. But look, listen, don't sleep on green loot though. I done seen people get the job done with gray. In my prime, I could look and get the job done with full inventory gray. Like at the peak of my knowledge, bro, I can get the job done with full gray loot. It's not easy. It's not easy, but it's not impossible. Where there's a will, there's a way. Right. I done seen people get the job done full inventory. Color and fort don't matter to me at all. They're all the same. Bro, it's all about just how determined you are as an individual. I have gotten the job done with bare bones, bare minimum. Like I've done been in like back in the day, at the height of Fortnite, like I done been in the trenches before, bro. No loot, no armor, no guns, no match, no nothing. Nothing but hopes and dreams. You gotta just be determined to get the job done, bro. I just want to say, yo, thank you too, Jermaine. Ice straight pickaxe, bro. Now, that's a bit much. That's a bit much. The pickaxe is a bit much. I was in the trenches with the gray loop, but the pickaxe is pushing it, man. The pickaxe. I wasn't moving like that. I had a little bit of. I wasn't that relentless or ruthless. I mean, the pickaxe is crazy. That's like the ultimate disrespect. I would never pickaxe anybody. But yeah, bro, that was business, man. Standing on business. You're not gonna guess this next one, I bet. Bulbers and nah, this one isn't Bulb. This one isn't Bulbasaur. I did a whole page for the whole like Venusaur evolution. I did a whole page a couple. It was more than a couple nights ago. It was a minute ago. It was sometime recently. I've been somewhat catching up on my editing. Ekans, nah, dang. I just sat there and like Charmeleon or Chameleon, perhaps, bruh. Lock in, lock in. Tell me what you see. Tell me what you see. Who do you think it's gonna be? Direction wise for the page, the red dude. Nah, that's too vague. Too vague. You gotta elaborate some more. To get full credit, at least. To get full credit. No, hey, no Chat GPT either. Don't search it up. No Google AI, no Gemini, no Grok. No, don't TikTok search it either, brother. Pidgey, super no. I've been teaching myself editing and just too many tools, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, and me saying editing is like a stretch because, bro, I'm be on like my phone editing on CapCut, bro. I was at a point in time I was messing with Sony Vegas, but Sony Vegas, each time my old computer genuinely like it was about to blow up or something. I remember, dude, it used to like, I genuinely used to leave my computer on 1 HP every time I try to render a video. Genuinely leaving, like it would genuinely leave my computer on 1 HP. Like I'll wake up in the morning after a long, hard day of rendering, and my computer would literally sound like a PS4 or something, bro. Y'all know mobile is terrible. I don't know why I be doing it myself. I mean, I get it. It's like whatever what you have access to. Like I said, I didn't really bother getting a computer because I'm like, I have my computer that I was supposed to be using for school, and no way I'm about to go through the hassle of getting all that editing software again. Yo, what's up too, Jesse? Like, yeah, true, not always by the PC. It depends on you, the individual. I had a love-hate relationship with editing because on one hand you could really make some like magic with some good editing, but bro, editing ain't for the weak. Like I see why. Yo, what's up too, West? It's not for the weak. You gotta really like love it, or get you somebody that edits for you. But like with some stuff, I don't really want for these to ever feel like it's overly. I was convinced you were drawing Ducky from the Land Before Time. But be honest with you, Jacob, I don't know what that is, but this is a lot of Pokemon. I've done like cartoons and stuff though. If that's what that is, I had a page where I drew like Mickey Mouse driving the steamboat. I'm not even bad at editing so far. It's getting the visuals correct without wasting credits. There's AI is terrible with text, but like the way that a lot of shorts people optimize, people are trying to optimize. I mean it's not right. I mean I try to do these where it's like quality over quantity. Land Before Time is so cute. It's almost as if you were. It's almost because the guy on the right, Lil. Oh, you talking about this one right here? The little dude on the side. Are you coming from your head with this drawing? No, I haven't really. I ain't gonna lie, bro. My power level ain't high enough to where I'm just drawing off the intuition alone. I was looking at reference pictures. Yeah, I don't got enough. That's like a. It's like a. I haven't really. What level of autism is this, dog? I'm not even. I don't think I'm necessarily autistic, brother. I don't know. Littlefoot. Yo, thank you for the heart puff too, Pink. Yeah, I'm not quite autistic, brother. We gotta slow down a little bit, man. We gotta slow down. One thing at a time, bro. One thing at a time. Okay. I see why. Listen, the signs are signing, bro, but I've never really been formally diagnosed with autism. LOL, I feel you, bro. Yes. Hold on, man. We gotta slow down. Y'all went from calling me Unk to an Android to a Clanker to an AI. Littlefoot's killing me too. Y'all used to call one of my buddies that. It's his son. It's Charmeleon. Perhaps, bro. Perhaps. Littlefoot is crazy. We gotta slow down though. We gotta reel this in, bro. We gotta reel this in. We gotta draw back a little bit. One thing at a time. We gotta be rational. Like my favorite type of tism, indubitably. I do appreciate that. I just. To the tism is kind of crazy. The tism is crazy. I haven't quite got there yet. No, you're your father's son. It's cute. I love this. Thank you. Yeah, man. I'm not like formally diagnosed though. I get a lot of people asking me. I mean, it's justified because I mean, I guess it's not every day that you stumble across a dude doing whatever this is. And Dizzy Tizzy, I think we all probably got a little tism. I think everybody got loose screws. I think everybody got some loose screws. It's just figuring out. It's just kind of like dealing with it. You know, you got a rhythm with the tism though. See, you thinking like big. You thinking big picture. I'm thinking more like on the ground with it. But I mean, we live in an abnormal world, bro. What is the point? Rhythming, bro. You gotta tism max a little bit, bro. You tism maxing. Study the transcripts. If you got the shots, you got it. That was notebook worthy, Pink. I missed. What's up? Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, it's we. I guess autism max and this the big 26. That's the theme. Rhythm with the tism. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. You gotta do what you gotta do. Miss Frizzle with the magic school bus. That's tough. I remember seeing. I don't know where I remember watching it, but I've definitely seen some episodes of. One thing, like I remember being in elementary, I acted my notebook with hearts next to it. The Unk slur, the big Unk slur with the Unk slur with the J slur, Unk, the J slur, the Clanker slur, mass in class. The only thing that I remember now was about to hop on COD, but there's 15 gigs. Yeah, you're not getting on tonight, bro. You're done. Yeah, they coming for everything, bro. They want your space. They want your time. They trying. They got. How else they gonna promote to you the new game that's coming out? Yo. Bro, you just unlocked like some hidden memories for me, bro. I remember just wanting to get on the game and just live life. But dog, it'll be like a 77 gigabyte update. It's like, why? My Xbox can't take it no more. Now that was always so lame with COD, bro. Just a random update anytime I want to run a few. Exactly. If you had somewhere where you wanted to go, you're making plans with your bros, and your Xbox for some reason doesn't have auto update equipped, you're not going anywhere. Like, listen, I would. COD is a test of patience too, and then by the time you get on, you're gonna get dropped off by some like sweat fiend that some type of way. Green is our history with using that one pink. You said black is your favorite color. COD is too much, but froze up. COD is COD. I was watching this video the other day of some dude playing COD though. He was like destroying everybody. I don't really keep up with COD too much anymore, but that was dope to see. I'm kind of getting to a point now where maybe this is like pre-Unk, but I'll just watch somebody else's code get on. I got a 63 gigabyte of storage ready, bro. Still not updated up a cry. Oh, it's froze up. Yeah, I watch somebody else hop on and be cold on there, bro. Because I get on and freaking my brain about to blow up or something. I'm not doing this. I'm a simple guy. I no longer want to, like, I mean, if you getting on, you just chilling with your people, bro, cool. Green is a great color. I can tell a lot about somebody's favorite color. Is it a good or a bad thing? The big green. The big green. The big green. For real though, real questions. Hey, I got a. You been a profile on Paul? Uncle, what is your favorite color? You know, recently I've like leaned more towards purple. More towards purple. Between my pins, though, probably blue. But in general, I like purple. It's something else I'm not thinking of immediately, too. If it hits me, I'll say it. It's something else. It's another color that I'm kind of like, my mind is going blank on. Where we're having, like, latency issues or something. My brain is lagging. Y'all spoke on lag and 63 gigabyte updates. Over lagging in real life for real. It's a lifestyle, man. Lag, getting on the game. I just like, that like brought up some. I always had latency issues on Fort. I always had latency issues on Fort. Used to anyway. Yeah, lag on Fortnite is pretty rage inducing. But like the good thing about Fortnite, you just hop on no build. I mean it's bad. Weird question. Can you draw on two different spots at the same time, or usually do I keep them close together? So normally Brady, I would say I keep them close together, but recently I was kind of just experimenting a little bit one night, man. I was experimenting and it depends, bruh. It depends. I had this one page though where I was drawing. I was doing these mirror drawings and I was doing the same thing. I was doing the same thing like back to back twice. But no, man, I'm not gonna go over there West. But yeah, man, it depends on what I'm trying to do. I've had a couple of pages recently where I've done the I don't really be doing too many of my mirror pages like that. But I have a harder time with them, but I can still do them. They're not the easiest for me to do though. Like I feel like it's something to where if I really sit down and keep at it, it's nothing. But it's like I kind of have to like really set the intention to make them, you know. That hallucinate where you drawing two different characters at once with two different hands. No, not recently. I've had some pages where like I've had some older pages where I've done two different drawings, but not where it's truly simultaneous. You know what I'm saying? But I've had some pages where they were mirrored and I was doing two different ones at once, but not to where they're just completely different. Does that make any sense? That there's some people that can genuinely do it to where the most that I've done at once is two different mirrored drawings at the same time. But that's not quite the same as like that's a lot of brain power. I hope that makes sense. Like say I'm doing two different Charmeleon drawings, one up here and one down here. Like I've done something like that, but I've done that with skulls. Maybe like a plant or something. But even then, it's still a little bit shaky for me. It's not something I'm like the best at, but I can do it. Just say yeah. Nah, but I reached that level of like that's a super proficiency I haven't tapped into. Maybe with like some prep time like Batman, I could do it. It's just like prepping my brain to actually do so. I'll be burning through my like it uses a lot of bandwidth. You know what I'm saying? It uses a lot of bandwidth. How did you figure out you can do this? Or you just gotta experiment, man. It's gonna be updated in 30 minutes. I've been ultra blessed. Yeah. All fun and games till somebody in your family decides they want to also hop on their computer and download a 7,000 terabyte update on Windows. You updating to Windows 77. Windows 77. Windows. Comcast. It's 12:40. They all sleep. That's what you think, bro. Somebody's up. That's what they want you to think. Somebody's definitely awake on the game. You just don't hear them. That means they're stealthy. Somebody's definitely awake, Brody. Somebody's definitely awake. Stealing bandwidth. Stealing the big bandwidth, man. But yeah, though, going back to that original question. The most recent thing where it was like true simultaneous, it's only at 10 p.m. I do appreciate the big hat and mustache too. Do y'all be seeing like the little pop-up? Does it be like trying to match it with the face of these two? Okay, curse me. It went from 90 megabytes per second to 30. Look what you did. Don't put that on me, bro. I'm just a messenger. Listen, I don't play these games before, bro. I don't. This ain't my first rodeo. I don't play these games. I done seen how trash the internet can get, especially if you need something to happen fast. Nah, it's on you. I don't play these games before, bro. The internet will really change up on you for no reason. It's been times. I can make it fit. I'm about to send another one. Talking about like on this tough. It's about to yeah. Nah, I'm over here limited on space right now, man. Hang on. I'm not playing these games. Nah, it's already over, Brody. It's already over. I do appreciate the secondary big hat and mustache too. His own power about to go out facts. I'm gonna make that call. Your power is cooked. As a matter of fact, we got all the Arby's. We sending some complimentary Arby's and data centers near you, bro. Throwing up all the Arby's and data centers next to where you at. You think it's bad now, bro? We gonna get you right. All the Arby's, all the data centers, you gonna have all the lag. You're gonna be trying to get on the game. You're gonna literally see all the outcomes, all the possible outcomes. That's how bad the lag is gonna be. Oh, no, they finna siphon my internet. Nah, they about to siphon our internet, Brody. What you mean your internet? It's our internet. We in this, y'all in that together. All the Arby's. I'm flipping the script on y'all. Flipping the script. I'm definitely flipping the script on y'all. Then once the internet starts frying, hey, bro, that internet is, hey. I know I always speak on this, but that is not for the weak. Our internet, oh, nah, this ain't a group project. Oh, nah, it is, bro. It's community service. You gotta serve the people, man. Community sharing is caring. Nah, in all seriousness though, I'm not looking to siphon your internet, bro. My internet ain't the best, but it's alright. It's pretty questionable. I would say. I put a VPN on my router, bro. We about to both be in. We about to both be in Costa Rica, bro. It's so crazy though because using VPNs, it doesn't like TikTok got your exact like it's insane. I don't know how it works, but phone triangulation, your phone always knows where you are, even if you use a VPN. Now I say I'm in China. Yeah, you gonna be in China. I'm gonna be in like I don't know where I'm gonna be at. I'm gonna be somewhere though. I'm gonna be in like Bangladesh or something, bro. It's gonna be like it's locked in. Can the Pokemon wear a hat? Uh, the way that my guy is like, he got this little thing emerging off of his cranium. What you mean, like this one right here? I'm gonna like center him with the. I try to center him up real quick. It's the DNS and the IPv4. I have a very surface level understanding of what you just said, bro. Like low key above the surface level. I know what an IP is because dudes would rip your IP on the game, but anything beyond that, I'm a simple guy, bro. I'm a simple man. I need you to put that into a simple, the virtual hat for shubitably. For shubitably. Anything beyond that, like, unfortunately, I know what an IP is because dudes will pull your IP over the slightest inconvenience. You trash on the game, pulling the, you said the rows. Oh yeah, the fallen rows. Your VPN still gets data logged. Yeah. I'm gonna line them with the screen. We gotta discuss. Thank you for the extra hat and mustache too, Pink. Your IP gets data logged. Now I know that I know that a lot of this stuff is everything that we do is accounted for. Everything. I mean, but I like to feel like there's some anonymity. Goodness. Follow the rows. I try to like align it with the hat. I'm moving on to the one we've all been waiting for though. The build up. This is where we've all been going with this. Explain IPv4 and IPv in general. Well, when I seen IPv, I think that there's like two types. There's like IPv4, and it has like a certain amount of numbers. Then IPv6. It's like there's like individual IP addresses, but the one with IPv6 is more complex. I don't remember everything about it, but there's like a bunch of different versions. Like there's like a limited amount of IPv4 addresses, I believe. That's the way that I think that it works. That other guy, he gonna have to explain though, because like I said, I can't give you like the full. That seems to be more his lane. I'm looking for a good Charizard reference, by the way, y'all too. Just bear with me. Dude, he gonna give us like the scope. We need the full scope. You gotta enlighten us, bro, for the people in the back. We need the full explanation. The full explanation we need. As soon as possible. As soon as possible. No gatekeeping, nothing. New dimension just dropped. Oh, what, Minecraft? Or you genuinely you just sat there and like cracked the universe. Mew next. This one, I've been kind of building up towards Charizard. I just gotta figure out where I'm gonna put him on here. Normally I throw a Mew or a Mewtwo into the mix. But I have my pages that I did like the night before last. Maybe it was last night. It was one of the nights. But I don't want to spam him or Mewtwo. Normally I'd be cool throwing Mewtwo though. Mewtwo is one of my favorites. He's definitely more glazed. I think it was last night. I don't think that it was, bro. There's no way. There's no way that was last night, bro. IPv4 32 bits, IPv6 128 bits. Sending Mew is always, or seeing Mew is always, because Mewtwo is glazed too, for sure. I mean, Mewtwo was glazed, but I don't think he's glazed as much as Charizard. That's kind of like why I'd be down to draw Mewtwo a lot. I mean, that could be wrong. But there's one of the faces, then there's the face. When you think of the Pokemon world, you think of like a Pikachu, or you think of Charizard. You just Pokemon 3 nights in a row now, so it'd be one of the nights exactly. It's like I know that I drew him. It's just like Low key with B2 designers fired for sure. They was cooking. They was cooking up a storm. Absolutely, absolutely, indubitably. Cooking up a whole movie. They was cooking up a movie, man. I don't think there's too many people that hate on Mewtwo too much. Mewtwo. Hey, bear with me, by the way, y'all. I'm getting his head shaped down. I'm getting bro's cranium. Once the head is done, everything else will come together. My download speed done dropped to 10 megabits per second, or megabytes. Arby's done cooked my router. Bro, I told you I was gonna make the call, man. You keep talking down on Arby's. Now you gotta watch your Bonnie Blue videos on 144p, bro. This is what happens whenever you disrespect Arby's. You just don't know radioactive. Good food when you know it. Huge Arceus. Nah, not right now. I'm done guaranteed it before though, but nah, not right now, Brody. Let me see. I might do them eventually, but I just don't want to do them right now. As a matter of fact, we throwing up all the Arby's data centers next to bro's house. Sending all the vibes. Not the Bonnie Blue mention. 144 is crazy. Yo. Nah, see, I'm playing. I gotta play the game back, bro. I gotta play the game back. So I know you said no, you not. Oh, yes, I am, bro. We gonna send all the Arby's. We gonna send all the Arby's data centers near where you at too, bro. We got you, man. Sharing is caring. It's plenty to go around, man. It's plenty to go around. We're gonna get you right. Okay? We're gonna get you just right. I gotta get bro's teeth. His actual teeth. I'm gonna like make his snout a little bit more pronounced. Bro, it must be done though, man. It had to be done. It had to be done. I'm just trying to shape his actual jaw. His actual cranium. It's always like the more challenging part of these. You wanna get that like snout right. You wanna get like his actual head shape. To where it's relatively symmetrical. Get me rate limited? What does that mean? What does that mean? How do you do that in all circular motions? Well, usually with these, I look for I'm glad you noticed the circular motions, but I'm trying to just build like a shape. I'm looking for shapes with these. I have a reference picture in front of me. It's not just completely off the intuition, but everything is shapes. Now, however you go about building the shapes is on you, but I do it in a way that makes sense to me. And you learn the more that you do, though. It's very shape heavy, and you gotta mess with the shapes. That's like the secret sauce, bro. I'm not really trying to gatekeep anything, but that's how you do it. That's how I've built a lot of what I do here. You need to mess around with the shapes. The more you do, the easier it becomes. The more you do, the easier that it becomes. Make his ears a little bit longer. Unc knows about the sauce low key. What you mean? I'm not like in the business of gatekeeping too much. Can you write with the two? Yes. I'm more variety though, honestly. Low key. But I can write like if I needed to switch between the two. For shubitably. Definitely not doing a demonstration though. The last time I did a demonstration, y'all hit me with some of the most, I don't even know, it was like supercalifragilistic or something. I made it like an open-ended question. I'll never forget. I said, hey man, I'll actually showcase it off. And people started spamming that word. I'm like, bro, I wrote it out, but never again. I'm never writing that word ever again. Never again. I made a pledge. It's never ever, bro. I write in cursive before I do all that. You utilize that at work, Unc. And actually, what do you do at work? Like, do you stock bag or what? Yo, what's up, Sasuke? And oh nah, when I'm at work, bro, I be just like I be just doing work things, bro. I don't really mention this at all. I kind of just be like I might like do little things to prep me for the night, but I pretty much got to like get people's orders together. People place these digital orders for their groceries and things, and I'll be in there just trying to get that stuff together. But I don't really got to, I guess never really a point in time where I'm like, let me pull out both of my pens and start sketching Charizard. You know what I'm saying? So you like a digital shopper, basically, yeah. But it's never like, let me pull out both of my pens and start sketching Charizard at my job. Nah, that's because with stuff like that, I start getting too many questions, bro. I just be trying to just vibe. Strictly for the vibe, might work. You just work a little bit. Too many questions. Definitely not pulling out the double notebooks or nothing of that nature. It wasn't really. I mean, it wasn't really until like relatively recently that I even started showing these off on here the way that I do. Not write on both hands, not drawing like writing. They order down. I mean, I can, but like I said, I'll be kind of just like I'll be kind of just just be low key, bro. Just be low key. I don't really show this off too much in real life aside from what I do in my live like the live shows when I be here with y'all. Just keep it really low key. Keep it really low key. I mean, my family knows that I do these on here sometimes. But I think that's I think that it's cool kind of just being like, having that like freedom, you know? Just living life. Just doing my own thing. It's low key. It's like, yeah, man. Can you write with the two? Can you write with the two? Forshubatably. Forshubatably. Hey, bear with me too, by the way, y'all. I'm trying to make him to where his shape and stuff is accurate. But yeah, pulling out the double pins that's a crazy. That's like a side quest mission. Unc, what else do you do with both hands? I mean, you know, not too much anything out of the ordinary. I don't know what you're implying by that question. Are you drawing some DBZ people? I thought about it. I don't think so though, Simone. I don't think so. Not today. Not right now, at least. Know what you're implying by that question. But yeah, man. I'm a simple guy for the most part. I be kind of just smurfing a little bit. Just running like we on the game, just smurfing. Just be like a regular, just working at my job, man. I'm in a Smurf player build. Now for his stomach. Just curious. Fair enough. To be honest with y'all, now that I got that first arm, I'm gonna get his tail now. Now for my guy's little tail, or massive tail, or arm, I mean. Watch me through like the whole spectrum of body parts of this man and still got him. That's what scrolling has done to my brain, my cranium. Clearly drawing this man's arm, and I said tail multiple times. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. If I were to do some DBZ people, I'd probably draw Vegeta. But I don't think that I'm gonna do no DBZ people right now. But if I were to, it's gotta be corrected. Nah, facts. My brain was it was malfunctioning, bro. My brain hardware was malfunctioning. Not ambidextrous, but yes. Yeah, I be kind of just, doing like the regular things. A little bit of side quest in here, a little bit of side quest in there. You want high ping. Facts. Yo, you spoke it into existence, bro. High ping. My God. High ping. That's enough to break even the strongest of us. Takes me back. I used to play like I was heavy playing GTA, bro. I was like a GTA grinder. Like I used to treat GTA like it was a real job, bro. But it got to the point to where, man, I didn't really want to, like, by the time I do all that grinding on the game, it's like I'm grinding for fake money. GTA, they mastered the formula. They mastered the grind formula. Like you can really grind a lifetime away for fake money. Like I'm over here grinding for fake money. Like what is the point? I love GTA. But by the time you grind on GTA, like it's just what the heck. Me too. I used to play GTA religiously, and it got to the point to where it wasn't even fun. That's what I'm saying. It was like, bro, you working a job basically. Like I love GTA, but I'm just by the time you like when I really came to my senses one day, I came to my senses. I'm like, I'm doing all this grinding. I'm grinding for fake money. Like I'm literally grinding. Like you're working a fake job for fake money. Yeah, you play with your bros, but it got to the point where like I wasn't even playing with my bros no more for fun. It was like I had like a second job basically on the game. It was just so grindy. Like I came to my like I had an aha moment. Like I came to my senses. I'm like, here I am playing this game. Hey, if I miss it, thank you for the rose too, Susie. Bro, how to draw this way and how long you been drawing this way for? I've been I built what I do here in front of y'all. I built it out for like years of me experimenting with my right hand. And I just attempted it with my left. It helped me, like it centered my attention, and I just wanted to draw, man. You gotta experiment. But I had this aha moment, man. It was like I was in the casino one day on GTA, and I had my character. He was living inside of this like penthouse, and I'm like, they cut my water on the game off. They literally cut my virtual like the closest that I think of that's even similar to GTA is like The Sims or something. I'm like, I done put out this time, man. I got this dude living this crazy lifestyle in the game. I done like grinded all this. I done grinded these fake jobs for this fake money. Like, what is the? It got to the point to where like I like went so bankrupt that I was in the casino with no money. They cut my water off. I'm just like, what is the point of this? Like, I love GTA, but you know, I didn't even know, they will cut your water off on GTA, bro. You ain't never been in the trenches before. That's how like you ain't never really been in the game like me, bro. Like I would really play GTA for real. I did all that grinding. Like I got to struggle on the game too. Facts. Like it got to the point where I'm just like, yo, like what is the meaning of this? Like what is the meaning of this? Yo, nah, you just stop playing that. No, I mean I love the game, but I'm sitting at this virtual casino. They cut off my virtual water. My virtual car is in the police impound. My character don't got no money. Like, dude. What is this? Like what is this? Like it's even what is this? This is literally the Matrix, bro. I'm over here putting out this time in. But like I said, I'll never just fully hate on GTA because like you gotta have like a tailored taste to enjoy a game like that. But like I'm gonna tell y'all too. I'm gonna be honest. I never really got into League of Legends or games like that. But apparently, like games like I remember going down this rabbit hole where dudes on League of Legends would. Like, they be paying people in different countries to grind for them. Like, GTA grinding is still nothing, believe it or not, even though I feel like it was everything. GTA 6 better not be another job, I swear. Oh, you know it's going to be. They are going to figure out a way. Bro, you crazy if you think GTA 6 ain't about to be another job, bro. That's going to be a job. And that's kind of why people been asking me, man, like, yeah, like, yo, you going to play GTA 6 when it drop? I've been saying yeah for years. But bro, I spent like 13 years basically. I'm 21 now. If I spend another 13 years playing GTA, I'm gonna be like almost 40, bro. And I'm just like, dog, I put all that time in. Yeah, you got the experiences, but when GTA shuts down, it's like, dang, bro, what now? You know what I'm saying? At least when I draw, like I can't just lose my notebooks unless somebody physically comes and takes my sketchbooks away. And even if you take my sketchbooks, it's like, unless somebody were to like actually go out of their way to remove my hands from me, bro, it's difficult to just lose that. But I did all that fake grinding for fake money. The job of like, man's gotta just find two pins. Exactly. If I some type of way end up in a situation where I just don't have even my favorites, it might not be perfect, but I can make use with some like bare bones material and just kind of get right back to it. But with GTA, the moment the server shut down, it's like, dang, bro, I did all that grinding. I went through all that hardship, the struggle. I was in the trenches virtually in the game. But I'm not going to just completely trash it, though. It was fun. It was a cool thing to do with your people. Like, if you just want to have something that you could just kick back on after a long day of whatever it is that you do, hop on with your people and y'all just have a good time. It's there. It's there. And if that's your thing, that's cool. I'm not trying to knock it for anybody that really just enjoys it. I'm just looking at it from the perspective of, personally, I put a lot of time into it, and it's just for what, you know? For what? For what? For what? I mean, at least at least when we messing with my sketchbooks, I have something that's in front of me compared to having a virtual, like you live in like a virtual life. Like you have like a second life virtually, bro. It's cool. It's cool for the moment, but dog, this is a second job. I'm glad that y'all could like y'all could vouch for me a little bit. Those of y'all that played a little bit, those of y'all dabbled that, those of you all that dabbled in GTA, like you understand what I'm saying. The closest comparison I can think of is Sims. Like it be people like living like whole second lives on Sims too. Like I done seen some crazy Sim worlds. That's cool, yo. Thank you too, Harmony. People be going crazy on the Sims. I seen somebody playing the Sims, and it was like they had aliens or something. It was an alien abduction. People would be depressed on the Sims. Yo, I had a lot of stuff. I just never bought the expensive houses. Yeah, me neither, bro. I low key, I hung up my jersey. I don't know what I bought, but I didn't buy a yacht. I would go get the yacht, bro. That's too much. Do you have to draw with two hands not to be mean? Do you have to draw with two hands not to be nah. I just, if I wanted to, I could probably draw normally with one, but it's just how I grasp the shapes. I'm kind of at the point now though where it feels weird when I only used to one. I figured out how to get infinite money on The Sims. Yeah, I'm calling up the tax revenue company on The Sims. They gonna come get you, bro. The Rico. Hey, keep going. For sure, but may take it easy, Simone. I'm calling the Sims IRS on you, bro. You figured out an infinite money glitch. Yeah, you're going down. That was all I needed to know. You said it into the wire too. You're done. For sure, for sure. We got Sims tax evasion before GTA 6. You're done. As a matter of fact, this whole stream was a facade. We were just trying to get you, bro. It's over with. Everybody, we're all AIs. Everybody except me though. Y'all some androids. Everybody some androids. You say, yeah, well, it's raps, bro. Yeah, it's done. This was a whole sting operation. We got exactly what we was looking for. If y'all don't drop a follow, what y'all doing? I second that. Indubitably, indeed, I could have said it better myself. Not an android. I'm a R2D2. No, brother. Off that alone, you are the essence of a clanker, bro. You are the embodiment, the physical manifestation of a clanker. You are the way of the clanker, bro. Full on fiber optics, fiber cables, bandwidth, lag, everything. That's all you. Off of that comment alone, probably a bunch of NPCs. You know, I think that the NPC, the way of the NPC is crazy because, like, if you really think about it, we're all NPCs in somebody else's life. I mean, yeah, everybody has their own story that they live in, but like, when you ride through traffic, like everybody has their own journey, their own rite of passage. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody's on their own mission. Like everybody has like their own destination. Facts can always be the main character. Nah, bro. Like when you in traffic and you got like you got some people that may or may not be NPCs obstructing the view. I've definitely been an NPC at school before, but like I'm saying, like I think that in some situations you can kind of like experience both sides of the spectrum, bro. Like NPC maxing. I done been an NPC maxer before. I remember like going through school. My AirPods got me through a lot of it, man. Posting up, watching YouTube. I'm not gonna lie, I get that tattooed. You talking about the big Charizard? I do appreciate it, man. I appreciate it a lot. What year did I graduate? I graduated in 2023, despite the young allegations that typically come up here. It's a couple of y'all that are like new gens, but it's a couple of y'all that are a little bit older too. I know I'll be like looking at the stats sometimes, even if people don't be saying it. What's good? My name is Ava, and I'm a right-handed artist. I don't know why I censored you. I have fake AirPods. I used to call them police pods. I had police pods second. I whipped them out. I can see some of them pink, but I don't know why I censored you. I can see some. They got you in the shadow realm, bro. I don't know what you did. That wasn't like I don't I don't understand how that works, to be honest with you, but I guess it is what it is. It is what it is. I just said my comment privileges with that message. But I don't understand why they got flagged anyway. That was strange. Strange it was indeed. Yeah, the curse they done ticked extra damage onto you. Then you gotta, hey, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Hang on. I proved that they watching you, Pink. Facts. I don't know who you upset in the TikTok, the TikTok multiverse. You don't upset somebody though. They done launched a RICO on you, a racketeering case. To be honest with you, I don't know if they have RICOs over there in Canada, but the equivalent, whatever the equivalent is, they done launched the RICO, the racketeering charge that they don't, hey, it works. I don't know what like the equivalent would be, but they got something. What's a RICO? It's like it's like a whole charge. It's like a whole criminal charge case where the government gets crazy powers and they build these crazy profiles on people. And usually, he said it's the Kyle Perico heist. I don't even know how to explain it because I'm not a lawyer, to be honest with you, but it's something you don't want to get caught up in. You don't want to. You never want to have somebody say that getting hit with a RICO is crazy. You never want to be the face of the RICO charges. But it's basically when whole criminal enterprises get caught up in the law, basically. To make a long story short, just think of the craziest criminal organizations just getting caught up, going down. I'm not like, take it with a grain of salt though. I'm definitely not a lawyer. Definitely not. That's just how I understand it. I was saying they done launched like a RICO on you because they don't allow you to say nothing on here. They don't allow TikTok think I'm worse than the RICO because they on my case. No, for sure. I don't know what you said or who you upset, but they watching. They definitely watching. For Shubitably. Now I'm over here drawing in his tail flame. Solid. Yo, thank you too, Solo. Thank you, man. I do very much appreciate it. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. For the moment we've all been waiting for. The tail. The tail. Yo, who else matches Charizard? Don't say Pikachu. Please don't say Pikachu. Love this. Yo, thank you too, Michelle. And right now it's like the perfect temperature. I don't need no fans. Can just leave my window open. It's so nice. Yeah, don't you love that, man? That perfect in between. I have like a love-hate relationship with wearing coats though. Like a coat can either be the most comfortable or most overwhelming thing ever. Bro, oh my goodness. Please don't say Pikachu. I want to draw somebody else on here. Maybe I do like Aerodactyl or somebody. I don't really want to put same time. Y'all are in sync. Arcanine. I drew Arcanine with the other legendary dogs. I don't think I want to put bro on here, but I definitely see your vision. I see your vision for Shubitably. I drew Arcanine with like Raikou and Suicune and the other one, Entei. Hang on, let me not lose my train of thought. Aerodactyl. Let me not lose my train of thought. Young Geodude. Geodude is solid. But I want to put somebody that matches the vibe of young Charizard. Somebody that matches the vibe. Ghastly Hunter and Gengar. Man, I did the full evolution the other night. I drew him with Mewtwo. I've yet to upload it though, but you just barely missed it, just barely. It's gonna be up soon though. Suicune was my favorite as a kid. Almost autocorrected. It's crazy. Yeah, it knows you, bro. It knows. I think Suicune look mystical, but my favorite. I'm in between Raikou and Entei. I like how mythical Entei. I like how they all look mythical or something. I need to do a page that's like really Ho-Oh and Lugia. Cause my bro pretty much was like I sat there and played through Heart Gold and Soul Silver like a couple years ago, and my dog was kind of just walking me through where to go and what to do. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are really solid. I think that's what's the rocks. You talking about Onyx? I know you're talking about young Onyx. Onyx is cool too. I think I'm gonna put Aerodactyl over here. Blaziken was cool too. Who doesn't love Ho-Oh? Blaziken is Blaziken a part of the same? Blaziken is a part of. It goes Blaziken, Sceptile, and what's the other one? Hold on, I'm gonna get it. Don't tell me. Magmar. Who's like a? Hang on. There's another one that I'm like my mind is blanking on. It's not Mud. It's the thing that Mudkip turns into. Bro, what is his name? I can see him. I just can't think of what he's called. The thing that Mudkip turns into. I can see him. I just can't. Swampert. That's what it is. I like Swampert. Swampert is gold. Swampert is. I think this. If they're part of the same generation, I think Swampert is my favorite between them. Magmar is the only one who defeated Ash Charizard first battle. Is Magmar the big one, or is he the one that's before the evolution? It doesn't. Like I be drawing these, y'all, but it's been some years since I really need to like go back through and play through the games again. Do you only be drawing Pokemon? Not at all. I've been doing a lot recently though. I've been doing a lot of Pokemon recently. Magmar be perfect with them all. It ain't the only thing I be on her doing. I kind of go through like cycles with my pages. I'll sometimes have times where I like lean heavily into nature. Then I'll do a lot of characters. Pokemon's Heat, that's why. Well, I think it's cool. But I used to collect a lot of the cards as a kid. And I think that it's been like completely like they've completely changed what it means now. I cycle on subjects a lot too. But it really depends. I was making stuff that was a lot more cathedral, like stuff you might see moving around in the cathedral. But I like moved away from some of the more darker themes. It's cool every now and then, but I didn't want it to only be the root of what I would do over here. Like I didn't want the only time people would join up. Entei looks dope too. I like Entei's. Yo, what's up too, Nico? Magby. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like Magby, Magmortar. That's what he turns into. He's the gen. It's another one. It's like Electabuzz or something. I think he got a cool design. I remember the episode when Magmar fought Ash Charizard. That's the thing though. Like I'm not as well versed in the show. I was the type to where I played through the games. I'm familiar with it because I spent a lot of time as a kid. I had like a lot of the main games, but I especially went back over the lockdown. And I got back into it via emulators and just emulation. Emulation is don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on the emulation at all. Is Aerodactyl like a bat? What even? I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave it. What creature? How do you even classify this creature? I should have drew Aerodactyl when I drew in my cave theme with all the other bats. Magmar is a beast on its own. Oh, Trainer Blaine. I know Blaine had the Charizard. I remember him from Fire Red, I believe. What you draw right now is a dinosaur. I know that he was one of the fossil ones. But I'm just like I couldn't figure out what the heck, bro. You like what kind of how do you classify, bro? He's something. I know that he's something. Somebody got ink on my hands, bro. He's some kind of creature. Entei looks mythical. He's a pterosaur. I'm like I know he's something. I like how in the games though. Like the lore with Entei is crazy because Entei had like a move where it was like a glitch. And this was before they could just drop a patch note and just fix it. But he could use a move where he would quite literally remove himself from your save file. If you didn't catch him in time, he could like use a move when he would just disappear from your save file forever. You could never catch him again. It was weird. If you messed up your saves or something, it was weird. You kind of had to just be there, but I re-experienced it, man. It was greatness. Not the dude glitching himself out of the game, but just playing through the old games in general. The series when they found Togepi. Hey, that's beyond me too. I don't know like the immediate. I don't know every single episode, but if we talking like just baseline games, I can pretty much go game for game with you. I wasn't there originally, but I went back and did my research and I got to experience the games. That's one thing I don't really regret. I do regret getting rid of most of my collection though. If I could like change anything, brother, I would not have sold my games as a kid, bro. I mean, when? Like, if there's anybody out there that's considering don't get rid of your collection, definitely like short term is cool, but there's no game. Don't do it. Don't do it. Regardless of what type of garbage I regret getting rid of. Dude, whatever, regardless of whatever. Bro, GameStop is going to give you like a firm handshake and a pat on the back for your games, bro. Don't do it. They're worth more. They have more sentimental value than a pat on the back and a handshake. They're going to literally dap you up and give you like $2 in-store credit. They're going to literally give you a firm handshake and a pat on the back, bro. Don't do it. Firm handshake, $10 is generous. They're going to give you $2 in-store game credit. They're not even going to give you $2, bro. They're going to literally shake your hand, dap you up. They like, you're not even going to get no bread, bro. They're going to literally just pat you on the back. 47 cents. That's the best. That's the best. Nah, we got to consult with an expert. Make it 20. Make it 20. This would have loved the game. You should do Godzilla and Kong. You weren't the first to ask for Godzilla, bro. Maybe eventually, cause I've spoken on them before. Definitely spoken on bro before, for suitably, man. But yeah, I done got hooked up at GameStop though too though. I won't. They resell for 300, 500. Yeah, if you dealing with like a cool person, bro, GameStop. I done got hooked up at GameStop before. I've definitely, like, back when I would physically actually go to GameStop, like if you go in person, I know it seems insane, like who goes into the store in this lovely day and age. Now them clearance games at GameStop used to be some heat. I didn't really, when I would go, I would like scope out pre-owned stuff. Like when GameStop used to feel more like a library, I didn't mind scoping out the pre-owned games. Like when my 360 was still like, at its peak before the decline of it. I like kind of going and just scoping out games you might not normally pick up or games you might not normally see. A game that I picked up, I never really beat it, but a game that I really liked was like called like Dead Rising. It was an older 360 game. It was like a zombie game. You was like a dude in a mall. It was like a zombie. It was like a vintage Xbox 360 game, but it was called Dead Rising, I think. Dead Island is a different one. I had that one too, but it was a lot of zombie games. Like zombie games in that lane. That's what I'm saying, pre-owned, not clearance. I ain't been in a minute. Brother, are you left-handed? No, I'm more of a righty. But sometimes I kind of like, it seems like I'm using my left more though, doesn't it? Sometimes I'll lean more towards, I like my blue pen more, but I'm supposed to be more variety. I'm supposed to be more, it seems, I kind of I'll like looking back at my time lapse, and it seems like I use the left more though. But the righty is the one that I spend more time using. It depends on what I'm doing, low key. Depends a lot on what I'm doing. It look like Aerodactyl. Nah, that's what I was trying to do. I'll tell you exactly. Normally I'll kind of like play with it, but nah, this one is Aerodactyl for sure. I don't think I've ever really done too many of the fossil mines, man. Honestly, somehow, in some way. The other one I was considering drawing, but I don't think I'm gonna draw them tonight, is Reshiram and Zekrom. It was a couple of honorable mentions that I almost got drawn, but I'll kind of put them into the almost could have been back rooms, the place where the Powerpuff Girls were for a minute. I'm still kind of surprised that Powerpuff Girl page got made, low key. Yeah, Greninja. Yeah, I don't know about that one either, brother. That's not happening right now. I've done Greninja a couple times though, like maybe not by himself, but on other pages for sure. Like he's had little cameos here and there. It's a couple of characters that have kind of been just in the back rooms of almost could have been. Don't look at reference pictures. Yeah, I have like a lot of pictures pulled up that I'll be looking at. I was looking at some like older depiction of Aerodactyl though. This is an older Pokemon. It's not just, I haven't really reached the level of flow state where I'm able to just draw these off of intuition and like imagination alone. Should do Mortal Kombat. I had like a little streak where I was like dabbling with the Mortal Kombat characters. I've for sure drawn in. I've done Katana, man. I've done Scorpion. That's who I remember. I want to say that I drew Noob Saibot too. Noob and Sub-Zero. Like as different entities, not as one. Noob is always a problem. Noob is for sure a menace to society. Like it's like you know how you got characters that you just Noob be he's my main. Yeah, Noob is a problem. Noob is tough though. I've done Noob before. When I drew him, I was pulling a lot from whenever he was on Mortal Kombat 9 on the 360. I like those designs a lot, like the ninja designs. I like the ninja designs. Let me make his hand sharper. They was cooking. They seem all like mystical and otherworldly or something. It's definitely cool. It's a couple of games. It's so crazy. I can't believe it's been as long as it has, y'all. Like the 360 was, when did the 360 come out again? What, like early 2000s? And we still on the same GTA? They need to let that game go, bro. There's no reason we still playing. There's no reason that GTA came out over a decade ago. GTA 5, we still in the same game. This game is garbage. Genuinely might change my life for start. I don't even know. 06? Yeah, 06. Yeah, that's an ancient console, bro. Ancient. It's ancient. Ancient it is indeed. Can you imagine? That's like a brick. That's a block. I'm saying that as like an owner of a PS2 too. It's a brick, man. I still cherish the memories of it though, low key. It's a block. Now for this other wing. Now PS2 held up well, to be honest, over the years. I won't knock the PS2. I love the PS2. My old PS2, I think it's on its last leg, but it has withstood. I don't even know how old that PS2 is because it wasn't even mine at first. It's ancient though, but it still gets the job done, bro. It's double XP weekend. I forgot. Yeah, you're slacking right now, bro. You're slacking. You gotta the grind don't stop. Double XP. The facility's going. I know a game that I have on the PS2 it's like Mortal Kombat Armageddon, and on that one it literally is like all the characters. It's a little bit more pixelated, but it got the whole roster, man. It got the whole roster. On a random note, going back to Pokemon, I think that one of the most ambitious pages that I think I've ever drawn. I had one night where I had taken on the challenge of trying to squeeze all the evolutions onto the same page. That's easily, even though that one's a little bit older, that's probably one of my more ambitious pages that I did tonight. Squeezing all the evolutions on one singular page. I might need to attempt that again eventually. Make it more modern looking, sharpen it a little bit. Let me like adjust my wrist. Let me adjust. I like a lot of the older games. They're like atmospheric. I had a game that I had got put onto by my older brother. It was like Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. See, that one I didn't even really know. I never heard of that one. You really got to get into music for real. See, I'm kind of surface level with it, man. What you got, like some suggestions, bro? You talking like new stuff, old stuff? What does that mean to you? What does that mean to you? I'm trying to. It's a lot. It's a lot to kind of explore. It's a lot of genres, a lot to adapt to, man. You know. Least favorite genre. I mean, I haven't really like dipped my toe into enough. I'm kind of the most that I really like really dabble with is probably like Playboy Cardi. So I mean he's kind of out there. He's kind of like genre wise, but I ain't really. I'm not like a scholar where I can sit here and tell you about music from the 60s and the 70s and the 30s and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? I might hear something. If it's alright, it's cool. Listen to it. Might forget about it. I never really been the type to like have like what I'll do is I don't really be building playlists. I think it's always interesting. People be like, yeah, man, I've had my playlist since I was like in like 2016 or something. I'll find like a song, listen to it till I'm tired of it, forget about it, come back to it. And then just like rinse and repeat, man. The cycle repeats. Listen to it over and over. Till I absolutely can't stand it, man. You gotta, it's reverse evolution. Listen to it till I absolutely can't stand it no more. By the way, I'm shaping that where his tail is gonna be. Freestyle. You said I wasn't gonna play COD tonight, but guess what I'm doing right now? Yeah, like a moth to the flame, bro. Like a moth to the flame. COD is alright, bro. I could appreciate a game without me wanting to get on the game myself. You know what I mean? Loading into a hacker lobby, probably so. Either it's gonna be a hacker or it's gonna be a person that hasn't seen the light from the sun in at least 20 business years. You're dealing with two different extremes. You're either dealing with somebody that genuinely don't be touching the grass, or you dealing with somebody else that don't touch grass. It's just in a different way. I appreciate COD, but I'm not trying to go through the hassle of playing COD myself. I just watch somebody else. Or his junk gonna crash 5 minutes in right as he gets his loadout. Yeah, get booted. I don't know if booting is as bad on the new gen consoles, like the newer gen consoles. No, stuff goes wrong. Yo, here's Aerodactyl, by the way, too. There's somebody else missing from this page, y'all. What are y'all thinking? Gen 1? Gen 1, Charizard, Aerodactyl. Who else? Who else fits the mix? I'm gonna wish it on my worst enemies. Maybe like a Dragonite or something. But Dragonite's pushing it, too. Dude, Mew? Mew was asked for early. I did Mew like last night. I don't want to draw Mew again. I'm thinking Dragonite, but like, I feel like I don't spam Dragonite. I done kind of played out Dragonite. Maybe a Gyarados, but Gyarados is an interesting pick. He said pink Hydreigon. Hydreigon could be interesting. But I think that with something like Hydreigon, I think that I want to give Hydreigon its own paper. I don't think that I want to make it a side character. You know what I'm saying? Hydreigon is Hydreigon. I don't think I want to make bro. I don't think I want to make bro a side character over here. I won't even lie to you. I don't think that I want to make bro a side character on the page. You're the ticket. Sandshrew. There's some good ones. Let me look up the decks real quick. Gen 1 decks. Let me see. Gen 1 decks. I'm saying Celerush. I'm gonna be honest with you, Robert. I don't even know what that is, bro. Is that like a newer one? Vulpix. Vulpix might be a better guess, because I don't think I've done Vulpix recently. I know Arcanine was said a little bit earlier, but I drew Arcanine and Growlithe on the Legendary Beast page. Vulpix is Gen 1, right? That's like the pre Ninetales. That's like the Ninetales though, not the Kurama Ninetales. But then again, Magmar is Gen 1 too. Gen 9 is Purple Knight with dual flame blades. Then again though, Magmar is Gen 1 too. So do I want to do Vulpix or Magmar? Let me look up Magmar. Magmar. I'm back for Shubdably indeed. Welcome. Do I like... I think that I'm leaning more towards... Let me see. Vulpix again. Vulpix. Ninetales, Scyther. Those are both very solid too. Man, one of my favorites. This one is a little bit older at this point, but I had this page and it had a lot of the bugs on it. It had Scyther, it had Genesect, it had Sazor, and then it also, who else did it have on there? Kabutops. That's who else was on there. That was like one of my. That one was really random, but I like the bugs on her. That was cool. That was cool to see. I think this next one. I like Scyther's design a lot, but I don't think I want to put Scyther on here. He could work Heracross, and the other one, Heracross and his counterpart. I we forgetting his name. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Arcanine's cool. Man, that's a good call. That's a good call. That's a good call. Charizandra. Well, I did young Charizard. No, it's not Pinsir. It's somebody Heracross and it's another one. It's not Pinsir. It's Heracross's Gen Heracross alternative. What is it? Might be Pinsir. I don't think it's Pinsir though. Alternative. Usually in the game it's one or the other, but I don't think it's Bro. Shout out to Drapion. Drapion, he looks cool. I know that he lived in that. It was like a little. Hang on. What is the alternative to Heracross? What is the alternative? The alternative to Heracross. Yo, what's up, Maceo? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't know what that means, but I see you. What's good? It might be Pinsir. It might be Pinsir. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know why I was thinking it was another one, man. That's tough. I was like adamant that it was another one. Hey, I guess that works. I guess that works. I could have sworn there was another one. Yo, thank you too, Chris. I was like, I could have sworn up and down that there was another one, man. Perhaps I've been mistaken. Perhaps I've been very mistaken. But it works. It works. I'm thinking that now for his actual face. Did I give this enough space? Did I give this enough space? Tap screen if you mess with it. I'll BRB. I'm gonna go make a snack. Definitely do what you gotta do. If you're enjoying the show so far, definitely don't forget to tap. We at the big 30K likes. Definitely here in the moment. I'm going ahead and drawing a little Vulpix in for the like with the rest of the Pokemon on here. Trying to get his aesthetic just right, man. Gotta get bro's aesthetic. It's impossible to guess. Oh, what you mean? We kind of just outright telling y'all what it's gonna be. Sometimes I don't mind just outright saying it, but then there'll be other nights where I might kind of mess around a little bit more. Yo, do you enjoy the guessing game? I don't mind kind of switching it up. Faster? Nah, I'm gonna go slower just for you, bro. You trying to rush the process, bro? Lock in, bro. Lock in. You gotta lock in, man. Try to rush the vision. You gotta get a grip, bro. Holy, that's cool. Thank you, man. I'm taking my time just getting some of Vulpix's more just his like designs. He's literally like the Ninetales. He's like a little fox. And is it a Jolteon? No, this one isn't a Jolteon. But I can like low-key see why you would assume so. Because I only had his little face shaped in. But this is the little thing that turns into the Ninetales. Not the Naruto Ninetales, but like the Pokemon Ninetales. he turns into the 9 tails. Let me make sure my phone is charging. There was stuff that'll just die in the middle of this. You're freestyling this draw, create creatures from your imagination. You know, not really. The closest that I've like just done where these are just more imaginative is when I do like my omnilinear art. I did make some a little bit earlier off stream. It's gonna be posted within the next few days. It's gonna be posted within the next few days. I hadn't really uploaded any of it just yet. I got a couple of other time lapses that I was in the middle of working on too. Everything will be up in time. Everything will be up in time. Why the two? I really enjoy the way that they complement each other. Like as far as bringing everything to life and bringing it all together. It's like my go-to. It's definitely my go-to with these. I'm just looking to make something to where if like the page itself feels more whole. And you can kind of you can see it come together in real time. Now though. Now for this middle strand of hair on his head. Kind of shade him in a little bit more. Make his colors seem more pronounced. Still bring the page together a little bit more, man. Bit by bit and piece by piece. You just had to sneak in the hackers no grass touches into existence, didn't you? Yeah. You dealing with it firsthand, huh? But I try to warn you, bro. You gotta just know they're not hackers, they're just really, really talented, bro. They got mystical gaming seats, gaming chairs, gaming rugs, gaming carpets. Hey, bro. Dang, I didn't realize I wasn't in frame, y'all. Nobody tell me I wasn't in frame. I didn't realize I wasn't in frame. So talented, they sliding through walls. Yup. They just got a different understanding than you, man. They just got a different understanding. That's what's going on. They're just talented. Sliding through a wall, that would make me crash out, man. What is that? You know, these red and blue are the colors. Usually the photons done lined up for them. You see what happened was they weren't looking at the wall. Therefore the rule of observation just applied. Because they weren't looking at the wall, they were able to slide through it. That's the only logical analysis. The photons lined up is crazy. They weren't, the wall doesn't exist. Exactly. It's all about the rule the rule of observation, or however that works. Hey, equal and opposite forces. Sometimes you slide against a wall hard enough, you might just go straight through it. They mastered the art of lag. That's just advanced lagging. They got a deeper understanding. That's how it worked. You described it right. Oh, what, the law of observation? Anything. Yo, when you really see that stuff, none of that stuff makes sense. And the fact that somebody just back in the day was just casually cooking that stuff up in how you coming up with the laws of the universe off an apple dropping on your head, bro? That don't make no sense to me. It's never made any sense to me at all. Like, oh yeah, this apple just dropped out of this tree. How do you even think about that? Exactly. Like, how, you know how locked in but you got to think too though. Back in the day, there was no stimulation, no phone. Y'all remind me of Van Gogh Pikachu. Thank you. You gotta think, like, back in the day, bro, there was no distractions. Like, I feel like I could have came up, like, some of that stuff I could have came up with if I like locked in enough. Like, I could easily, the theory of things in like, if there was no internet, no phones, I could have told you that things in motion stay in motion unless they were interrupted. Like, that's not a breakthrough, bro. Like, some of that stuff is complex, yeah, but you don't gotta go to a physicist to know that things in motion will stay in motion unless a force breaks their motion. You know what I'm saying? That's not like a breakthrough. I could have cooked that up, man. Now when we talking about the law of observation and protons and electrons, though, now that I don't think I could have came up with something like that. But some of the laws of motion, I could have halfway cooked up some pre-chat GPT that you couldn't cause. You don't got no phone. No, brother, you don't understand what I'm saying. things in motion. You need a phone. You need a phone to know that things in motion stay in motion unless something interrupts them. You gotta lock in, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I could have cooked up something like that, man. Nah, I just when we start touching on quantum physics, even with a phone, I don't understand that. The idea of somebody cooking that up on their own, no, dudes were genuinely geniuses, or something was going on with them where they were just so they hit like such a deep flow state. I don't even know if I would want that type of flow state though. Like if it gets to the point to where your flow state it allows you to start deciphering the universe. Like let me just unequip. Let me just not do this. Like I'm not trying to be deciphering the code of the reality, bro. Yo, thank you for the rose too, Derek. For shubitably, man. For shubitably indeed. Because like your flow, like you hit a flow state that goes so deep that you just like you decoding reality itself. Oh nah. I think that in some cases, that's why dudes be going crazy. Like you lose your marbles off that, man. You start overthinking. Like there's some flow states that are, I don't know if you really want to take part in that type of flow state. It's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse it is indeed. It's a gift and a curse. It is. Now I gotta get each of the movement of his little tail. Ignorance is bliss, they say. Oh, for sure. I think that it's a gift. You can like exist in an ignorant state. I think that, I don't know, like I be thinking like, dang, how did that physicist figure that out? That must be great to understand that. But the dude that came up with the law of observation, you're a couple steps off of being like a tweaker, bro. Because you can't even, if it gets to the point where you can't even look at reality the same way no more, I think that's a curse. And just as much, like, yeah, your brain is a gift to humanity, but you have to be, like, a dude like Einstein might have been troubled a little bit. And some of the other great philosophers, I would say that you don't have the luxury of just being able to exist on the surface level. So I think that I got it all figured out. I'm kind of, I think that's a heavy weight to carry. So it's a heavy weight to carry. Follow Neil deGrasse Tyson channel. He be explaining it like, hey, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know if I want to understand that stuff in simple terms. Because once you start seeing stuff like for the way it is, you can't just go back to just the surface level, you know. It's a lot harder to just go back to just the surface level. Yo, we were just like, ignorance is really bliss, man. Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is definitely bliss. Like there's definitely a freedom to it. They say if the universe wakes up, it'll end. Now, man, I don't know about all that, but I can see it. I can definitely see it. I'm not gonna challenge that because I don't even got the answers, Brody. The answers to that I don't have. The answers. I ain't really figured it out. I'm just drawing each of the individual non-telltales. Each of these, just taking my time with them. Where they're just right. Not that it wouldn't exist anymore, but that it wouldn't see itself as a surface level anymore. That's what I'm saying. I don't. Maybe we got it. Maybe one day I have like one of the physicist people pull up. And we're gonna have us like a deep dive, seeing where things might go. Seeing just how far the iceberg can go. I wanted for this one to be the Vulpix though. Vulpix Let's do a couple of little Pokemon sketches for the night. Seeing what's up with it. And get a little bit more of his face. Get some more. Add some more strands of hair on his head. I don't want to overly press down, but you want to do just enough. Just enough for bro's cranium, man. Just enough. I was debating if I wanted to maybe add in the Ninetales too down here. I think maybe I'll throw a Ninetales into the mix. I just got to position him to where he doesn't take up too much space. Throwing a little Ninetales somewhere. More down here. On the very bottom. That's if I even have enough space though. It's even if there is I think I'm gonna just go for it. I'm gonna start with his eye first. Ninetales ain't really, you know, it's funny because this came up last night, but I didn't end up doing it. But I feel like there's no point in me to draw in Vulpix, and I also have the Ninetales somewhere on her too. It's like where you have one, you have to also have the other one too. It's just what comes with it. It's just what comes with it. But I do enjoy going back to the more simpler Pokemon designs. I feel like they make for good practice. It's like in doing the more low key designs, it slowly builds me up to doing the more complex ones. You see, he's a cute little fluffy one. He's like a little fox or something, but I mess with his little design too. He's like a more cartoonish. I've done like the more realistic looking foxes before, but I think it's cool to go more into that cartoony kind of vibe sometimes, you know? Makes for a cool little vibe switch. I'm so used to whenever I see the Ninetales, I'm so used to seeing Naruto stuff that it almost throws me off when I say the Ninetales. I'm not talking about Kurama. Throws me way off. Cyber sigils? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't even know what that is. What exactly is that? A cyber sigil. That's a little bit beyond me, man. It's like a game or something. Young. I think I'm gonna start with just shaping out his face first, and then everything else. Have you drawn any mythical Pokemon? Yeah, dude, I've done more than you can probably believe, bro. More mythical ones than you can probably believe. You said it's an art form? I'm just shaping in like the top half of his face. The top half. When you say mythical, had you had one in mind that you were looking for exactly? It's definitely a few mythical ones that I've done. Maybe not so much recently. But it's in passing. For Shubitably. It's so crazy because without me drawing any other Ninetales hair, he almost reminds me of a Doberman or something. That's another dog I ain't really done in a minute. Jirachi. Yeah, I've done Jirachi before. I won't even lie to you. I don't know which page I've done Jirachi on, but I've done Jirachi. You might have to scroll back a little bit to see him. Definitely done Jirachi. You said, is that a unicorn? No. He's like a mythical fox creature. This one is a lot more Pokemon themed. But that's the best way I could like sum him up. If I had to explain him, it's like a mythical fox creature. When did it indubitably spawn into your vocabulary? Well, it was something that I would just say a lot whenever I was on the game with like my people way back in the day. It's been years now. But ever since then, ever since it popped up on the game, man, it never went away. It never went away. Something I would just say with like amongst people whenever I be on the game. But like once you start, bro, it's like a slippery slope. You look up and you're using it a lot more. It's inspired me to draw, so I will. You definitely got to. You definitely should. Just give it a try. Just see what happens. Yo, what's up, JP? Definitely give it a go. I won't make his strands that long. I don't want it to overlap too much with Charizard. I'm back. Welcome. Can you believe I just made spaghetti on the grill? I just made spaghetti on the grill. I've never heard of that before, bro. How did you get it? How did you? I know that I just said where there's a will, there's a way. Are you drawing Charizard toes or nah? Nah, man, you missed it. You ended up missing it, bro. He's locked in, man. Definitely got my guy on here. Definitely got my guy in the mix. I'm gonna like highlight his fur coat. How did you figure out how to make spaghetti on a grill? You gotta tell us how did that come to be? Like you can't just drop something like that then leave us off on a cliffhanger, man. What is that? That's some side quests and activities. There's definitely some side questing. How you pick up that talent? I knew the secrets to the spaghetti on the grill. So we gatekeeping now. I need the secrets. That's what I'm saying. Yo, bro, you about to really just drop that information on us and just not even. I see how it is. Bro, he's gatekeeping. I put the pans on the grill like the stove, so it wasn't loud in the kitchen to wake everybody up. I mean, wouldn't the grill? Hey, you know what, bro? I'm gonna leave that to you, man. I mean, you would. That makes sense. Yeah. Presumably, man. Presumably. Where there's a will, there's a way. That's a bit. I guess it's a solution. It's a solution. I guess I respect the ingenuity. I've never really been like much of a grill cooker. The most that I've done is like cooking the basics on the stove. With the right guidance, I could really make all type of stuff. With the right guidance, of course. I put the pans on the grill. Yeah, I already read that one. Ingenuitively. Yeah, you gotta be, bro. You gotta adapt. You gotta adapt and overcome. Modern day problems require modern day solutions, man. Even if you outside at 2 a.m. cooking spaghetti on the grill, man, you gotta just, hey, I'm just assuming it's 2 a.m. Where you at? Might be earlier, might be. Hey, man. Where there's a will, there's a way. Sometimes you gotta just wake up and you gotta just do it, man. Sometimes you gotta just do it. You gotta act first and ask questions later. You gotta act, then recalibrate later on. Recalibrate a lot later. I've seen many things come up in the chat, but I've never seen anybody tell me that before. I'm cooking spaghetti on the grill. You are definitely the first. I've read all kind of comments in the months that I've been on here, but that's got to be out there for one of the more random ones. Can't make mountains of molehills. Can't make a mountain out of a molehill. I ain't heard. That's like a. I had a really old fashioned teacher. She would talk like that. Like way back in the day when I was in elementary school. Oh, when everybody's asleep, gotta migrate to the grill. Can't make a mountain out of a molehill. Hey, that's crazy. That reminds me of my old teacher. That's like some OG speech right there. I mean, how did the noodles not fall through the grill? Bro, you asking the right/wrong questions. Well, there's a will, there's a way, man. You gotta just adapt and overcome, strategize. You know what? I bet he read the Elder Scroll, the one I always be speaking of. Reading the Elder Scroll, that's how you end up with the secrets. Reading the Elder Scrolls. The noodles were in a pot like you do on the stove, only on the grill. 2, you gotta read the Elder Scrolls. Yo, what's up, Two Freak? You gotta read the Elder Scrolls, Brody. Once you do, you might walk away from the experience making spaghetti on the stove too, man. It's all about what you're looking for. Or spaghetti on the grill, not the stove. Not the stove. Set an alarm. Welcome. Welcome, Brody. Welcome. Welcome indubitably. You can't miss the movie. Because if you blink, you might miss all that there is to see. You might miss all that can be. We getting somewhere though, y'all. I need y'all to trust the vision. Trust the process. Trust the process indeed. Zero on talent, man. Keep it up. Yo, thank you too. I said his mom, by the way. You deciphering the ancient text, bro. Reading the Elder Scrolls. I must have missed the time skip. And I blinked too much. Bro, that's more than blinking. You took like it was a full-on recharge station. Full-on recharge. It's all good though. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes. Cap, you're in the corner chair? What does that mean? You're in the corner. What does that mean? Yo, what is that? What do you mean by that? The corner chair, bro? Bro, what is going on? What? Yo, so he could type. Yo, it's so inconsistent. How in the world can he could type that, but bro, what? I'm not asking questions. Recharge station, I like a Picasso. Yeah, I don't know what y'all got going on at this point. I'm just, you know, I'm here. Kisune. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know who that is, but this is a Pokemon, man. This one is a young Pokemon. He's called Ninetales, but not Ninetales like Karama Ninetales. Not. He ain't. It ain't like the Ninetale Fox. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The reviewer. Whoa. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is dangerous. This is dangerous work right here. I gotta make sure I give him. Yo, you're a fiend. You are a fiend, V300s. I didn't say that magic number, bro. I knew it would awaken some of y'all like sleeper agents. What's a Pokemon that should have evolved but never did? What's a probably like somebody that should have evolved that never did? That is a let me I should exile that man. Now don't exile that man, bro. Lock me out of the door. It's a few. It is a few. Some of the more forgotten ones. There's that little fish Pokemon from Gen 5, the red one and the blue one. Yo, thank you for RB too free. Yeah, don't exile that man. He had the number sequence almost made him have a mental brain aneurysm. He's gonna lock in though. Don't exile that man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can't say the magic number in here with y'all, man. Nah, I won't exile him, but he really made my cortisol spike. Always wish chat out. He's a little one where he could like mimic your voice, right? He had that move. Like I was like using maximum brain power to make sure I said that man's name right. Chat out. Don't know what that was, man. Don't know what that was. Ninetales. Indubitably, man. This one is indeed the Ninetales. Rainbow Parrot with the music note. That's what I was thinking. Like I knew he was something. I seen somebody playing through an older game one day. I remember, bro. He's like, he look a little parrot. Look like a little parrot. Indeed, indeed. That's what we doing. That's what we doing. Hold up my phone to the DS and they chat out say Young Moolah. Oh, like some Lil Wayne stuff. Want to like imitate you in high pitch. The DS, that's how you know. That's an OG, bro. The DS. That's how. Hey, bro, you was there. It was there. That was like the movie right there. The DS era. What's your favorite Pika clone? Mine is Raichu. Raichu Pika clone. Raichu was the one that he turns into. Probably I like Mimikyu. I like Mimikyu or Plusselin, Minun. Think about his Raichu. Sorry, my bad. It's late. I'm about to say, wait, ain't Raichu the one that bro turns into? He's literally a part of. How is Raichu a clone? That's literally the same dude. That's something. I'm like, ain't that the same dude? How long did it take you to master drawing with the two? I've been drawing this way since 2024, man. But it was more like I tried it, and upon realizing I could, I kept at it. Just made a mistake. Nah, it's to the best of us, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Y'all, this one is a lot more Charizard themed. I think that I want to have like a Pokeball up more towards the top. You said bro came out the womb like that. Well, as far as like writing with the right and the left, I didn't really have to overly train. You know what I'm saying? I'm more of a righty primarily, but I took advantage of the fact that I could also write with my left. And that's where the whole lore came from. That's where the whole lore came from. Spawning in, writing with the two. It's just, hey, spawning in one day. Nah, but for as long as I've been alive, I mean, it's only been up until recently where I've been trying to draw a lot more consistently. But for as long as I've been alive, I've always been trying to just do little drawings here and there, even if it was like stuff that was more low key. Just a little something here. I've been trying to get more consistent with it as these past couple of years have came and went. Mainly be using my right. I mean, that's kind of how I be for the most part. Like I'll mainly use my right too. This depends a lot on what I'm trying to do. Whatever the task at hand is, you know. What is the task at hand? And with that little bit of information, you just gotta keep at it. I gotta make this one where it ain't too over. It's not too much overkill feeling. I think that's the. Let me make sure this is centered. That's the finale. I think that I'm gonna do like a love. I gotta guess. Might as well gotta finish strong, low key. I gotta uphold the reputation of the page. Gotta uphold the vision. The vision, the vision, the vision. It must be done. It must be done. I still didn't forget about the cartoon, like the other cartoon ones that I've been speaking on too. Like cartoon, like one night I'm gonna hop on and I'm gonna do probably like a marathon type of thing, where I really push. I'm gonna be using Unc's hand. It's like I'm passing my head around, man. What's going on? Like I've questioned, evolve this style. Wanted to do this style. It's tough, bro. Evolve it. Well, it's still relatively early, man. It hasn't. It seems like I've been drawing this way forever, but I really haven't. It's still relatively new to me, man, in the grand scheme of life. Who's Unc? Now, they be calling me Unc, Brody. It's between Unc and an android. Yeah, that's kind of crazy, too, freak. That's definitely crazy. Yeah, they be calling. I've been, like, given honorary Unc status, bro. I've been just labeled. The Unc. I've been just assigned the Unc label. They be think I spawned in like, I don't even know, the big 1900s or something. I be having to remind people like, yeah, man, I'm from the 21st century, not the 20th. So is everything memorized, or do you look at a page before putting the pen on paper? Well, usually with these, it's not all memorized, and I'll tell you that I have a tendency, I'll use reference pictures. The only time that I really will use like more intuitive stuff is when I'm trying to draw in. like my omnilinear abstract art. I'm from the 21st century. Yo, like, why did you get censored for saying that? Why, like, what is dangerous? I'm from the 21st century. How is that dangerous? Nice turtle, bro. Yo, thank you too, Jonah. Pink, you on the watch list. So, okay, hey, you done upset the TikTok or TikTok 24-hour body blue or eat Arby's, Unc. That's a lot of chakra, bro. That's a lot of energy. Probably Arby's. I'm not an Arby's eater though, bro. I think I just be cooked. Is there an option C? Like, can I eat Taco Bell instead or something? Why does it have to be Arby's? Why does it have to be like? Why can't it be like? I'll tolerate Long John Silver's. I'll go to Long John Silver's or something, brother. Why Arby's? Why can't it be like a like work with me a little bit, man. Like, work with me, bro. If we going mid food, like, come on, bro. Give me something else I can like halfway grasp onto. Option C is sitting in the side chair. You trying to make me Option C is sitting in the side chair. Oh my gosh. I'm seeing multiple option C's. Use the pink pen, pink orange chill. So you trying to like promote me to sit in like the chair, the specialized chair. There's more. What's the options? Like, what is? Y'all got to figure out like the balanced option C. They gave me 2 option C options. I need y'all to come to some kind of like mutual agreement. Option C, Bulbasaur. Nah, this one isn't quite Bulbasaur, but you close though. You closer than you realize. Bulbasaur next. Hey Jonah, I'm back. Yo, what's up, man? Option D. Option C, slide to my DMs. And I'm getting this in between the Arby's. So this is really like level 1, 2, or 3. Y'all gotta give me something to grasp onto, bro. You gotta give me something to grasp onto. We going. It's a lot going on. I'll take option D. That could be even more dangerous. I'm a bit concerned with whatever option D might be, bro. And yo, man, I do appreciate Alicia and grasp onto the Arby's, homie. Nah, that's all you, bro. I'm gonna leave the Arby's cuisine, all you can eat feasting for you, dog. It's all you. Matter of fact, man, we gonna send you some honorary Arby's. We gonna have you have to eat. We gonna have you do like an Arby's mukbang, bro. We gonna set you up with an Arby's mukbang. Option C, hot tub stream. Nah, I'm not trying to do a hot tub stream, bro. I'm not that type of streamer, brother. Maybe in like an alternate timeline or something. My guy's giggling about the Arby's, bro. That's just like anguish. It's like you're sizzling with the bathwater, exporting bathwater. That's a crazy business to get into. I think you secretly want the Arby's. Oh God, no. If I'm gonna be eating mid food, I'm taking McDonald's any day, every day. I'll eat McDonald's for like I ain't low key probably stuff for like a stat debuff or something. If I gotta choose between the mid food, I'm going McDonald's all day. Even though that CEO dude was like not the product, he was talking about like the product. In a different bed, in a different timeline. All right, Too Freaky, getting a little bit ahead of yourself. Are you ambidextrous? Indubitably. Any fellow Chicagoans, bro? It might be not the Soylent Green. Yo, do you not see the option that they got me? I'm cornered right now. They sell it. They trying to get me to, some Arby's. Arby's is Soylent Green. You're just eating. I don't even know. Soylent Green. Soylent Green, dog. Hey, oh my. We always all road like. Let me ask y'all something, man. All roads always lead back to Arby's in this stream. It's either y'all don't be giving me much to work with. It's either Arby's or like y'all give me like bad. It's like, would you rather chop your fingers off or eat Arby's or eat I don't know. It's not a lot of leeway. It's not a lot of leeway. It's not a lot of negotiation room. It's kind of like, would you rather be cooked or fried? On a scale of 1 to 10. It's like, you give me option A or option A. Option A or option A? Y'all being freaked out with these how-tos, with these you being extremely freaked out. Arceus and Mewtwo, who you putting your money on winning? Ain't Arceus like the creator of the whole Pokemon universe, bro? I'm putting my money on Arceus. I like Mewtwo though. I do like Mewtwo. It's kind of like that ain't even halfway close. It's not even coming close. Mew or Mewtwo? I don't know who's really the strongest between the two. I'm trying to decide if there's one more thing I want to put onto this page. I drew a Pokeball. What else will match? What else will really match the... I might do like a Firestone or something. Firestone. You said, bro, he's avoiding it. Bro, y'all being freaked out in the chat, bro. You're being freaked out in the chat. What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? I gotta lock in. Get a grip. Wait, serious question is Ditto who transformed into Arby's better than regular Arby's? Oh my god. I'm gonna just leave. I'm gonna just I don't know, man. It's just spiking my cortisol, bro. Lock in. Y'all putting me in these like jigsaw situations. Would you rather be cooked or would you rather be cooked? No, we not letting you get near the Ditto, Noah. Know what kind of man you are, bro. We not letting you near the Dittos. There's a couple of y'all too that ain't saying nothing. That I also gotta watch y'all around the Dittos, bro. Gotta watch y'all around the Dittos. We don't want nobody going crazy. You rather be fried? Would you rather be cooked or would you rather be fried? I'm just 6'7", risen in this chizzy chat. Home slice. My brain is... It's a lot going on. I'm gonna fix the cortisol level. I do appreciate that. I just my brain is getting fried by the moment. Every single second this goes on. All the way fried. Bacon. Deep fried. Why isn't boiled a thing, but cooked and fried are? You trying to get philosophical with me, bro. I didn't design the rules to the game. I just simply exist in this matrix, bro. You're asking me these existential philosopher questions. Why isn't boiled an option? I don't know. You asking me some real questions. The real questions. I didn't design this matrix. I just simply... What is going on in the chat tonight, bro? This is nuts. Indubitably, I had to follow you because the past 2 nights I've been falling asleep watching you draw. Hey, man, I do appreciate you pulling up. I know sometimes it can be a little bit into the late night. The little birds are outside chirping already. Unc, if you drawing is your power. Unc, if drawing is your power, what are you without it? I don't know, man. You know, there's 1 or 2 ways I can answer that. Like, it's perceiving reality. It shapes. It's like me asking you if breathing is your passageway into this world of living, what are you without it? I mean, without breathing, you would obviously be what you are without breathing. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, I don't know. I can either go to work tomorrow and pay bills or do that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just. I mean, I suppose you simply do what you must and you carry on. I guess. I'm him. I don't gotta breathe. Go in this house, take breaths. Hey, bro, more power to you, G. More power to you. That's your way of life, man. It's your lifestyle, man. I'm just somebody in this matrix, bro. I don't know. Young Shades Jason does not have the answers. Young Shades Jason does not hold the keys to reality. I wish I did though, or know some like Vatican. It's not even a dilemma. Bro asked me it was like in connection to the question of if drawing is my superpower, what am I without it? I mean, probably just be like just regular. Wasn't last night's combo about some OG trio group you don't remember? That Batman drawing is wild. Wasn't last night's top combo about some OG trio group you don't remember? Trio OG. We were talking about in terms of like Pokemon or something, or what's up? Like, what's up with that? Best thing ever made for Shubitably. I'd say, man, it could either. It's all dependent. It's all dependent. I think it was a strange topic. He said, it's an understatement. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Seems as if you've seen some things. Your eyes tell stories you won't speak of. You seem pretty scarred, Pick. You seem like, you know, if you're referring to what I think you are referring to, that is tough. That is tough. That is extremely tough. Bro, my hand hurt bad. My house make my stuff sore. I'm a bit confused. Why is your hand? My mouse. Can you cosplay Two Freaks Batman for me, Unc? That's a bit much. That's a bit much. That is a bit much. What is Pink Aura's backstory? No, bro. Man. One of them can drop the lore on you, bro. Mouse, not house. Yeah, you must got like a super mouse. Super. Batman crazy. That Batman drawing was crazy. Shootably. Have you done any Yu-Gi-Oh art yet? No. But people be asking me to draw that dragon though. The dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh. I ain't really dabble too much. I ain't really dabble too much in Yu-Gi-Oh, in honesty. I ain't really. The Batman drawing was fine, you know it. I mean, it's cool, man. It's cool. I just, wow. Unc status revoked. He don't even know a blue eyes white dragon, bruh. I'm familiar. I just my mental library. I was always more of a Pokemon guy, so I mean I wasn't real like I knew I was always aware of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I was always gravitated more towards the pocket monsters variety. You know what I mean? You know, excuse me. You know what I mean? I think I did better on the Spider-Man. I spawned to serve Ugg. Lore is crazy. Forged. Smothered by the darkness. Now we getting somewhere. We getting somewhere with this little firestone. It's almost like my red doesn't want to work no more. Definitely though, man. He's coming together. He's coming together. The web coming out. See, I didn't analyze it on a forensic level, but I'm glad he was able to find joy in that, man. The artistic vision. You love to see it. You love to see it. You love to see it. Just having like a little firestone. I got all my inspiration from Unc. Hey, bro, I'm flattered you read with it, man. I'm flattered, indubitably. Now there's for the Firestone. Top 3 anime in my opinion. I'll tell you the ones that I've immediately seen. I would say like Naruto for one. Dragon Ball. Yeah, I'm taking Naruto over Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball a lot though. Naruto for sure, and then Death Note. Death Note was solid. Spider-Man and Batman's things in the same. You over here, Ed, that's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy for sure. I'm gonna show off everybody on here. I can go Super Saiyan IRL at this point, man. I don't doubt it. I wish I had like a little stat boost or something, man. A little stat boost indeed. Stat boost indeed. But yeah, man. Here's for everybody on this page. Here's for everyone. Here's for everyone. This one was a lot more Charizard themed at first, with the addition of the Ninetales evolution too. I wanted for this one to primarily be more oriented around Charizard though. You're not getting off right. Is it daytime for me? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I think I am gonna call it, yo. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think I am gonna call it, but only because, yeah, no, I don't have any pet birds. Yeah, he is. You're late. Now I'm only getting off a little bit earlier because my fingers are kind of bothering me. But I don't have any. I don't got any pet birds. It every time in the morning when it's like, when it gets late in the morning like this, the birds will be outside my window chirping. I think they're just not waking up. They'll be out there singing. And yeah, man, I don't got no pet birds. Even though it seems like I do, because every single night I'm on, you be hearing little bird ambience, little birds singing and chirping. Yeah, this one was a quick little page dedicated more to Charizard. I'll just send you pics there. Oh nah, bro, you got to. You. I sent it to the GC. But please don't do me like that. Come on. Oh, yeah. I'm a call it, but only because Unc lives in a tropical paradise. You already know I'm in the rainforest, basically. Nah, I got to. It's a gift from me to you. But yeah, man. Anybody and everybody, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. I'm gonna catch y'all. I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. Yo, what's up, Sebastian? I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all from the tropical paradise. Indubitably. Have a good night. Indubitably.